Okay. There we go. Na 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 na. Okay. Remember, okay, I'm used to looking over here, now I gotta look over here. Remember that entire, like, previous couple of minutes where it was like, I'm setting up the stream, now here's the stream, and then that little forget all that, forget that segment ever happened. Mabinogi Monday starts right now. Hey guys, what's up? It is Disciple Shark here, and I am going to be doing Mabinogi Mondays, no matter what anything else tells me. Dadgummit. Alright, so, you might be asking yourself, what the heck is a Mabinogi? Well, Mabinogi is a famous MMORPG created in Korea and is actually one of my personal favorite MMORPGs of all time. I've had many fond memories of raiding dragons with guilds, going through dungeons, cowering in fear of ghouls and ghosts, and yes, I said ghouls and ghosts. Wait, why did I read? And all sorts of different things. I've had many fond memories of this game. It's one game that me and my dad have, like, bonded together over because it's his favorite game of all time and one of my favorite, well, it's not his favorite game of all time, but his favorite MMO. It's my favorite MMO. We play it together. It's a blast. He might even show up in later streams for Mabinogi Mondays, but as of right now, this is going to be very tutorial-like and very explanation-like because I am starting a new character, and every Monday that I'm streaming, which means every 2 weeks because I stream every other day, I am going to be streaming Mabinogi on Mondays. So that means the 2 hours whenever I stream is going to be Mabinogi. So I pretty much have taken up all of the time for the first 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump right into Mabinogi. Excuse me for a moment while I get blocker because I don't want my password going on. I forgot about the second password. Hold on a minute. Okay, perfect. Okay, hold on a minute. Yep. There. Okay. There we go. The blocker. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now I'm introduced. Okay. I actually completely forgot that there was a second password because I logged in and everything. And I was like, okay, great, everything's prepared. I forgot that I had to input my second password again. Okay, get rid of that. Boom! Now you may be thinking, wow, you already created a character. Ignore this jackwagon. You already created the character, and oh my gosh, he looks awesome. He's got like this like sort of sword art on line wings. That looks cool. Look at his like dragon armor, his headband, and his knuckles. Man, that guy looks awesome. We're starting. Nope. This, a classic character card, is what we are starting out with. Now you may be wondering, for those Mabinogi veterans, what race I am starting out as. Why can't I use the... Oh, that's why. I was wondering why the start button wasn't there. Well, duh, you gotta create a character. I am going to be playing as a human, because I feel like that's the best, like, one to get into real quick. Instead of, like, having to go through all the different areas with an area with elf or giants. This is either start as a human for, like, beginner purposes. So, new character, let's go ahead and get started. I am stoked about this. I look amazing already. I'm going to be playing for anyone that wants to join along and play along. I'm going to be playing on the I can never pronounce that right. That server, the R server, I call it. I'm going to be playing on that because that's the one I've been playing all my life. All right, for the name, I am going to be playing as DCYPLE Sharky. And Sharky doesn't fit, and I already have Disciple Shark as my main character, so what if we just do DISCIPLE Shark? No, that's one more letter and it doesn't fit! Poopy! Okay, now we gotta think of names. What about if we just put DECYPE Sharky. Disciple Sharky. Disciple Sharky. Disciple Sharky. Disciple Sharky. Okay, Disciple Sharky. I'm pretty sure that's not taken. Yeah, one of my many character cards. Alright. Easy. Easy, really? Humans are easy? Is this a message? I feel like this is the message. That's okay, though. I'm gonna be playing as male, because, you know, I'm male. Why the heck not? Human, because... I don't know. Yes, that's cool. I don't know. I guess I should explain the stats real quick. Strength, your melee damage, intelligence, your magic damage. This is just for like the basic forms of what these stats for. There's other little things that the stats can do, but that's more complicated and more explanations. What the strength basically does is your strength, your melee attacks. Your how hard can you hit. Intelligence, how smart you are, otherwise known as how much magic damage you can do. Dexterity, it's your dexterity, and also your aiming when it comes to archery and your damage when it comes to archery. Will, how, like, if you get hit, you can go into what's called a deadly state, as opposed to getting killed. Your will is the more you have will, the increasing chance you have of not dying after one hit. And then luck, which is I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory for any RPG user, the chance of getting more gold or more rarer items. We're going to be starting at the age 17. The difference between ages in Mabinogi isn't really that vast. It just basically changes your height and when you are able to rebirth. What is rebirth, you might ask? Every Mabinogi player asks that. But I will explain that to the best of my ability later on. For right now, age 17. This is my stats. Finn, fantastic. Alright, this is where I'm not using, for Mabinogi veterans, I'm not using pawns, aka real money, to get, like, styles of hair or, like, super cool stuff or anything. I'm going with what they give you for free. Besides pets, because I actually already have a few pets, so I'm going to be using those throughout the streams. Anyways, as far as my hair goes, that looks silly. As far as the color of my hair goes, I've always used red, but I feel like we should do something new for this stream. Maybe I should, like, make the character as much to my appearance as I can. Maybe that would be neat. I don't know. You decide. I don't know. If you have a suggestion for anything, just leave it in the chat. I talk back. I'm not afraid of you. Punk. Thug life. Alright, I really do, I like this haircut. That one just looks like suave. This is literally emo. I might be wearing a helmet as well, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I figured, why the heck not? Full bob cut, that's okay. I think we're going to go with this one and silver violet, just like white. Boom, just go. If we're going anime, we're going full on anime, baby. Babies. I swear, you add like, if you're trying to make something sound cool, if you add baby to the end of it, it's just automatic. Unless you're, like, shouting it at the top of your lungs, it's just not gonna sound cool. It's a tip, because I just did it, I know. I like this one with the white. I feel like that's cool. We're going, I might change my mind. Either way, what color hair do I want? I'm thinking about white, because if full on anime, bro. But I like the dark blue. Maybe the combination. Let's try the eyes. Oh, those are like kind of curious eyes, clear eyes. Sad eyes are kind of like, I'm a mysterious character with a really sad backstory. Innocent eyes, that's kind of like no pupils. That's weird. Oh, I like the affectionate look. That's cool. Although I like the curious look as well. I have that on my old character race, so we're gonna go with the curious look just because I like that. Whoa! Especially with the Narcus Aqua Blue. Oh, I like that. In combat, it's like really. Greetings, stranger. Hey, fire-breathing Yoshi. Welcome to chat, and welcome to stream, and welcome to Mabinogi Mondays, new series I'm starting. This is the first one of many, where I'm going to, every Monday that I'm streaming, which means every 2 weeks, Mabinogi, which is a famous MMORPG. I'm currently creating my character. I really like those eyes, so I think I'm gonna go back to the hair. Do I like any of the other? I actually really like this hair, so we're gonna go with this hair. And I think, is there like another lighter blue that I would like with it. Maybe that. The white. Not the white. I think I went back on the white. Maybe black. Brown? No. I think I'm gonna do light blue, that haircut, along with those eyes. I really like those eyes. That combination of the curious look with the popping eye, the popping aqua blue is really nice. I like that. So, we got the eyes and the hair. Oh, now we gotta do the nose, so zoom in. Wait, what nose? Pointy nose face. Oh, the shape of the face. So, boop, boop. And they also give you recommended faces as well, which I really like. That's nice. That's nice. I like this face on him. That's a nice face on him. It has a little bit of a pointy nose, so it gets him some character. I like that. Boom. By the way, I have not created a character in years in this game because I've just used the same character forever. Always smiling. That's a good one. Small lips. Make him a nice character. I always go for the good guys in characters just because I'm a sucker. I don't know what else to say. So that one just looks derpy. We're gonna go with always smiling. I like that. Boom. I think we got a character, ladies and gentlemen. Disciple. Wait, how did I even spell it? Disciple Shark. Or Disciple Sharky. Disciple Sharky. That's what I named him, right. Disciple Sharky. Just because Disciple Sharky didn't fit, so Disciple Sharky. That's what we're gonna do. Once created, your character can't be deleted until something. Yeah. Okay, so classic character. I think we're good. Boom. Get back to our character selection screen. By the way, for those curious, again, main character. I've played that one for years. So we're gonna go to this guy, Disciple Sharky. Start. New game. Let's go. And for Mabinogi veterans, I am going to be going through every single generation. So that's why this is gonna be a long-running series. Not to mention, I'm gonna be playing it onwards from there. So unless anything changes. So, a beautiful girl stands before you in an elegant black dress. Oh, by the way, this game is rated T, so it does have mild cursing, but not very often. Her deep azure eyes remind you of an endless blue sea. Her pale skin, flowing white hair appear almost otherworldly. This game actually does something really cool when you first encounter an NPC, or like, not the first time, but every time you encounter an NPC and talk to them, the first text of dialogue is strictly how they appear, which I actually really like that. That's like a cool little thing they do. Hello there, you are Disciple Sharky, right? Yes, Neo. Thank you. My gosh, your eyes. They were not kidding about Deep Blue Sea. My name is Neo. It is my duty to lead pure souls like yours to the land of Iran. If you have no idea what any of that means, first off, then that makes sense. Daggum. Alright, you must be disoriented from your trip through the soul stream. Is there anything I can help you understand? No, I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I know what to do. Disciple Sharky, you have the freedom to do whatever you wish in life, but having a goal will make life more meaningful, don't you think? This goal, also known as a talent, will help you specialize in specific skills. It will also grant bonuses to related stats. So, as Neo just said, we get to pick a talent, aka your class in Mabinogi. This is what you're going to be specializing in. When you're training skills, you're going to get like a skill training bonus when training skills of this class. So, whatever class you want, pick it. So, this is like the main starting classes that they recommend for you, which is martial arts, close combat, and ninja. I'm going to go through each and every one of these and explain them as quickly as I can real quick. Close combat, you beat things up with your swords. Magic, archery, you pop. Battle alchemy, you basically use elements and fire them or defend yourself. Martial arts, you take your fist and go bop. Music, puppetry, you control little puppets and send them out to battle. Lance combat, you take your spear and you go stab, stab, stab. Transmutation, it doesn't even have why is that a combat? There's some combat skills in there, but not enough to make it combat. Anyways, transmutation, basically purely defensive. Don't do that because all it does is you take one ingredient, go next, you go bop, and gunslinger, you take guns, you go pew pew. Ninja, you take a shuriken and you go pew pew. So, with all that being said and done, which class am I going to go into first? Well, I always like to go into the close combat class first, then later on, like way later on, go into another type of class as like my secondary class. So, we're going to be doing just that, good old close combat to get myself orientated and into it. They also show you a nice little trailer for 3 of the combats, the main 3 starter combats, martial arts, ninja, and close combat. But I'm just going to show close combat because that's the one I'm going to be picking. Oop, you have swords and you stab them. These are all the related skills to just close combat. Oh, don't worry, we're going to be learning a lot of them, and then some. Oh gosh, there's golems, see? You roll, and then dodge with the skeleton arrow guys, and then you stab yetis. Yeah, that's right. In this game, you get to stab yetis. This is game of the year already, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good gosh. And there's also giant gargoyles. I mean, I don't know why I'm showing this trailer off. Close combat is pretty dang self-explanatory, so... Oh, there it is. And we're not watching it again. Choose talent? Yes, please. Also, every time you rebirth, again, I'll be explaining that later, you are going to be able to choose your talent again, or your class, if you want to change classes after you rebirth. I'm personally going to be sticking with the same one until I've mastered it. Mastered is when you've gotten so high in levels and so high in that talent that there's almost nothing else you can do, so you can move on to another talent. And, well, sometimes there's a couple other skills that you can still train, but most of the time it's like you've gotten to the top of that class. Top of that class. You selected close combat as your active talent. Take the time to test out your new skills when you reach Irin. By the way, this game takes place in a magical fantasy anime world of Irin. Just in case you're curious. There are many talents to choose from. If you don't like the one you've chosen, you can try a new one once you... Listen, lady, I think I'll do the explaining around here. Hashtag shots fired. Look for Chief Duncan when you arrive in Tir Chanaha. By the way, if you see me mispronouncing literally everything, that's because I'm bad at pronouncing literally everything in this game. I've also gotten you some supplies to help you on your way. Fantastic. Now I hand you bread, a travel's guide, and some soul stones. Quick explanation of each of them. Traveler's Guide, a tutorial book. Bread, you eat it and you fill up your belly. Yes, there is a hunger meter in this game. We'll get into that later when we're hungry. And Neostones, when you die, you can use that item to be immediately brought back to life. Pretty neat, I know. Use the Traveler's Guide if you ever find yourself lost or confused, and good luck on your adventure. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. Thanks, lady. Discipleshirky! Away! I love that name so much. Alrighty. While this loads, press the button. Press the button. Alright, so we have just gotten to the land of Tir Chanaha. Alright, and already we got some things I need to explain. First of all, yes, this is an MMORPG, so that's an actual person sitting there. Those 2 people, actual 2 people sitting over there, behind the tree. Over there. That's an NPC, ignore that. Anywho, these are all your skill tiles. You can click on one. This seems weird. Fire-breathing Yoshi, we haven't even gotten started. This is Anime Fantasy World, the MMORPG. And I love it. Anywho, these are going to be all your skill tiles, all the skills that I'm going to be using. Nea's Letter of Introduction. This is a quest that I just got. In Mabinogi, you don't get quests by talking to NPCs. The NPCs send owls to give quests to you. That's right, you automatically get quests in this game. Ain't that a nifty thing? Anywho, down here is your clock, so every Irin 10 seconds, or every Irin 10 minutes is 10 seconds, which means an entire day in Irin is 24 minutes in real world time, just in case you're curious. And down here you got your HP, your mana, your stamina. Those are all pretty self-explanatory. Stamina is just when... yeah, it's self-explanatory. Your experience bar down here, all of these tiles do different things. Your cash shop, you can spend real money to waste away. Saga, that is an entire, like, line of quests called Generation 18. We will be getting to that, well, Generation 18 and 19. We will be getting into that way further in the future, but not anywhere near right now. This is the dressing room. You can store clothing in there. Whatever extra pieces of clothing you have, you can just push into there if you don't have the inventory space. The friend messenger, you can add friends and message them. Your homestead, that is like a little house you can build in Mabinogi, and that you can like add pigs and cows and herbs and all sorts of different things in, and you can like build your own house in a little separate plane dimension. It's weird, but I'm not going to be doing it for this series unless it's like highly recommended or something. Actions, basically just little things that you can do, like for example, dance. I am dancing. Just little things you can do, like immediately warp through continents if you want, and just like if you want to just press the attack command from here, you can do that. So little things like that. What else we got? We got pets. Pets you can buy in the cash shop, and they are just little animals that you can summon instantly that will help you with whatever you need help with or whatever needs they can provide. I have quite a few pets because I played this game for so many years, and I've put a lot of money into. Anywho, I got like a couple eagles, some horse. These were free. I don't ever use them. I got a scooter. I named him Dumpling Scoot. Yes, that's a pet. I have a Pegasus. His name is Epic Awesome. I was really young when I got him, so I named him something stupid. I got a flaming black flame horse. His name is Coalhead, because coals and I got one sweet bear, so that way when it's summoned and it says Disciple Sharky's one sweet bear, it's a little polar bear, and I also have a cloud. It's a red cloud. His name is Goku Derp. And I have a couple of pets. Anywho, that's not the point right now. Inventory. Press inventory button, and you immediately get to go into your inventory. You got Neostones, bread, and the book. That's all I got so far. Style is basically if you want to pay actual money to have a tab where the stuff you put in there doesn't lose durability. As weird as that sounds, that's a terrible explanation. You probably don't get what that means. Basically, if you want to put real money in there, so that if you want to put real money into the game, so that way you can not lose something. That's basically what it is, but it's something specific. Anyway, I can just explain it real quick. On every single piece of clothing or shoes or some kind of article of clothing or armor that you're wearing, it has, or actually on anything that you're able to equip, it has something called a durability point. If your durability goes to 0, you have to go repair it at a blacksmith or a clothing shop. It has to go be repaired before you're able to use it again. So it's always good that when you're running low on durability, go to a local shop and repair it, so that way it's ready for your next battle or for your next adventure, etc., etc. But the style tab, if you put anything in here, if you put anything in here, then it won't lose durability. There we go, that's a good explanation. In the me section, anything that's specific to your character can be put in here. VIP is just another inventory slot for people who pay extra cash for it. That's basically that. Quest, pretty self-explanatory. This is where all your quests go. Event tab for the current events that are going on in the game. For normal, self-explanatory. This is the only quest we got, so we just gotta go talk to Duncan once we're done. Skills! There are many different types of skills in this game. There's the all tab, which is just all of our skills. Our life skills, just general, basically any type of skill that really isn't used for for combat or anything. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Life skills are just non-combat peaceful skills, for like examples being rest, first aid, cooking, fishing, different life skills basically. Combat, magic, alchemy, fighter, music, puppetry, dual gun, ninja, and unlearned. Unlearned are all the skills that you have not learned yet, and you can actually press learn method to see how to use them. Start tutorial. These are all the skills we're going to get once we do the tutorial. Anywho, and then there's talents. You can look at the info for your talents, but don't got a talent yet because I need to do a tutorial. So yeah, and then character info, just all your character info, like your title. Your title is basically once you do a certain achievement in the game, you can wear it above your head, and it gives you a little stat bonus. Talent title, basically, it's a title specifically for what talent you have, and it also gives you a stat bonus. Then your exploration level, that's for when you explore a lot, you get experience for that specifically as well. AP, in order to upgrade skills, you need to use ability points. Ability points are earned through specific quests, through leveling up. It's specifically leveling up, but you can get ability points from specific quests as well as some events. But it's always when you level up that you get ability points that you can spend on upgrading skills. The stats, and then how much damage, magic damage, injury, critical hit, balance. Balance is basically like if I have, if my weapon does 2 to 6 damage, then the more balance I have, then the more it's going to be like 4 to 5 damage, and etc. etc. Defense protection. Protection is just like extra defense. Magic defense, magic protection, and armor piercing. How much I can pierce someone else's defense slash protection. Anywho, there's all of that, all of additional info. I'm not getting into any of that. Part-time job. You can do little part-time jobs in order to get a couple extra pieces of gold in the game. Keywords. If you're talking to an NPC, you can use these specific keywords in a conversation to bring up specific topics. Combo cards. Not getting into those. Collective journal. You can basically collect things in a journal, and it's basically like you can view someone else's journal and see how much they've done compared to you. It basically records all that you've done. Commerce, not getting into that right now. So, I think I just explained most of the game so far. And we're only 30 minutes in, and I have only created my character. Mabinogi is a big game, and I'm not even scratching the surface. That's why this is an ongoing series. Alright, so, we just been given our quest. Go talk to Duncan. This guy's Duncan, we're gonna talk to him. An elderly man watches over the town with a soft, confident gaze, while his leathery skin and gray hair are indicative of his long life. His eyes retain a youthful twinkle. When he speaks, his voice resonates with gentle authority. Duncan reads over Neo's letter. Another Militian! I'm always glad to meet a friend of Neo's. It will explain Militians. By the way, that's basically just like the event thing that's saying, hey, this is happening right now. Go do it. Okay, bye. Duncan folds the letter in half and puts it in his pocket. So, you're a disciple, Sharky. I'm Duncan, the chief of this town. Welcome to Tir Chanaha. Ah, it appears you've got a quest that needs to be completed. Let me show you how. Press the Q key, or the button that looks like a scroll at the bottom of your screen. This brings up the main quest window. I've explained this. Thank you, my good sir. Shut up. I know how to quest. Basically, it's... Oh, okay, so I have to do it while we're talking. Sorry. Go in quest. Once you do a quest and once you've done all the conditions of the quest, just go into the quest window and press complete, and you get the rewards for the quest. Pretty sure that's every MMO. Anyway, okay, so yes, you did it. Good job. Complete the quest. Okay. Now, almost immediately, I should get a new quest. Right? What? Oi! I'm supposed to get a new quest. Hello? Hey, game. Could you do me a favor and give me a new quest? By the way, these are standard pieces of clothing you get when you first start the game. Beginner long pants and beginner leather shoes. I look like a noob. Ain't that nifty? Anywho. Where's my quest? Right after you talk to Duncan and complete the quest, it should give you a quest. By the way, channels are not Continental Warp. Am I supposed to Continental Warp so it shows me? Use once and you move to action. Okay. Now it gives me control, sir. Anyway, Continental Warp. You can warp continents immediately, just like that. Change channels. Basically, in the US server, there are 7 channels you can switch. Well, not in the US server. basically in Mabinogi there are different channels. Each channel is like its own server of the game. So if you want to go, if it's crowded on channel 1 and you want to go somewhere else, just go to a different channel, which is like a different server. It's MMORPG 101. Controls tutorial, yay! I'm Mabinogi can be played almost entirely with your mouse. This is true. It's a very mouse-oriented game. If you're not using skills, you're almost always using your mouse. So, you just left button to attack, right button to adjust the camera angle, and wheel to zoom the camera. That's pretty self-explanatory, I get it. Hotkeys will help you perform common actions faster. Hotkeys, press a button and it does it. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. Everyone know that? Okay. Pretty self-explanatory, boop. Okay, thank you. Please come visit me when you need a friendly ear. Okay, so now he's given us what's called a bag. In Mabinogi, you can get these items called bags, and just like what it sounds like, it's just a bag you can store stuff in that acts as another section of inventory. So if I need to put like my bread, if I want to put my bread somewhere else besides my main inventory, I can put it in my bag. Boop. So there we go. So that now that I've done all the conditions for the quest that I just got, which was controls tutorial, and all it was talking to Duncan, now I can press complete, boom, get my rewards, and now I can wait for my next quest. Now while I'm waiting for this, see, ability point. It just gave me an ability point simply for completing a quest. See, they only usually give you quests that gives you ability points in the beginning of the game. Later on, as you slowly progress through the game, they stop giving you quests that gives you ability points, and the only way to get ability points is strictly by leveling up later on in the game. Right now, you can get them through both leveling up and the beginning of the game, so it's kind of like a win-win. Anyway, we can just walk around. I'm not straying too far from Duncan because he has I need to talk to him for the next quest, but right now I can just go ahead and show, like, hand-to-hand combat. There's a fox over there. He's red. I don't like him. You don't like him. There's my next quest. Thank you, Owl. I'm gonna punch the fox. Bada boom. Oh my gosh, I do so low damage. I punched the fox again. Bam. I just got a ton of experience. Guys, get on my level. Oh, good lord. I forgot. When you begin this game, you are a twig, but once you level up, you are a cannon. Disciple Sharky, correct? By the way, former threat. Next quest. I hope you're enjoying the sights and sounds of Udall, which is this continent that we're on. Sadly, this peaceful land is not what it once was. The monsters we call formers were once sealed in the darkness, but now, Duncan places a firm hand on your shoulder. They test the limits of their bonds every day. They test the limits of their bonds every day. It's only a matter of time before they break the seal entirely. When they do, a war will come to our peaceful land, and we must stand together to face it. Now, by the way, that seal that he's talking about, that when it breaks, deformers will all come and kill us all. Don't worry about that. Now is the time for all races to set aside our petty difference and work together as once. He's talking about humans, elves, and giants. Mainly humans are, like, cool with everyone. It's elves and giants that have a rivalry that they want to kill each other for. Duncan's eyes soften. I'm sorry to burden you with an old man's worries. Go at it, enjoy the world. Alright. Basically, all he's saying is that, hey, those monsters that you're killing, they're called formers. They're bad, and they're from another world, and they might kill us when trying to come through the seal. Anywho, we just leveled up an owl, and brown owls give you the rewards, the white owls give you quests. Sup, bro? We're gonna go ahead, and he has a cool outfit. Anywho, sorry, getting distracted. We're gonna go ahead and punch another fox, just because I don't like him. Wabop! And wabop. Okay, what are you talking about? You can learn the combat mastery skill. Open your... Okay. Basically what it's saying is, hey... Whoa, what's this? Hold on a minute, what? Former command scroll. A scroll that contains the force... Okay, I know what this is. This command scroll says that pillow-wielding former... Okay. Basically, all that's saying is that... That's... Former command scrolls, usually, when you pick them up and use them, a text will go above the screen for everyone in that area saying, hey, there's a big bad monster coming over here. Go kill him if you want. It's basically what that says. But that was just for the event. That was just like, hey, event monsters are coming. They're going that way. So all it's saying. Anywho, what it was saying was that we are now able to train. We are now able to upgrade our combat mastery. Combat mastery, the skill, literally is how good you are at combat. We're gonna learn it, and now we are a fledgling warrior, which means we are pretty. Which means we suck at fighting right now. That's not gonna beat around the bush on that one. We literally suck on fighting on that one right now. That's okay. Combat Mastery rank F, and now we know of when it's a question mark and it says novice. That means we know of the skill. That we know it exists. Our character does. Critical hit. That basically tells how much critical hit you got. Do I have a quest? I feel like I have a quest. I do. Ha! Talk to Duncan again. Okay. You can't tell me what to do, Duncan. I'm going around, I'm beating up foxes. By the way, a brown fox is literally the weakest enemy in the game. Almost a level 1 character can beat it up in 2 hits. And like, a total level 1 character. What do you mean I'm too far? I'm right here, bro. Can you not speak 2 feet? Oh, I'm glad you stopped by. You're going to need a few things to keep you safe. My good friend Master Tin left a weapon behind. Maybe it will work for you. Accept the weapon. As the Aspiring Warrior, we got our first title, which is basically saying, hey, you just know how to do stuff now. Good job. Okay, now it's telling us how to equip weapons. I know how to equip weapons. We also got a beginner sword. This is a little fluted sword. I just equip it, and I got a sword. You see me rolling? I got a sword. I got a sword. Let me stab him. In the butt. Okay. Anywho, now we have a sword, so we're able to do swordy stuff. Swordy. Sorry, I'm looking at my playback real quick just to make sure everything's running okay. Everything's running great. Fantastic. Anywho, so now that we have a sword, do I have another quest yet? Oh, I need to complete the quest. Silly me. We are now a fledgling knight because we have just learned a ability called Windmill. Ain't that nifty? As you learn certain skills, you'll be able to use certain talents, or certain talents will unlock, but the only talent we're going to be working on right now is Warrior, which is close combat. So, I need to wait for another... So while that's going, we will look at our 2 newest abilities, Smash. Smash is a skill that basically you walk up to an enemy and you do 1 powerful blow against it. Windmill is just like a spread attack that just a circle of enemies around you gets hit while you do a windmill. It's neat. But anywho, just to show it off real quick, if I can find some enemies. Oh, I just got a quest. Maybe it will allow me to show combat and you. Talk to Duncan and Tyr. Okay, that's me. I'm not gonna be reading the descriptions for every quest, by the way, because I'm pretty sure most of them are self-explanatory. Oh, that's a giant. By the way, in case you were wondering what giants look like, that's a giant. He has a giant axe, and he's big, and he's a giant. Ain't that nifty? Anywho, combating you. Hey, girl. Wish up. Yeah, now you have a weapon to learn to fight. There are 2 types of skills, active and passive. Yes, okay. Another thing I want to get into. There are 2 types of skills, active and passive. Active skills are skills you actually have to use and are active. Passive skills are just skills that are just in the background, that are like combat mastery. It's in the background, you don't actively use it. All it does is just, as you upgrade it, you get more bonuses for using melee attacks. And just like critical hit, it's in the background. As you upgrade it more, you have a higher chance of critical hitting, as well as doing more damage when you critical hit. Simple enough. Yes? Exactly, Duncan. The quick slot bar in the top left is the fastest way to access your skills. Yes, you just press the button, you go to your skills, and then as I was doing earlier, you can equip your skills to the hotkey bar and just press the button associated with it and it does it. Yeah, got that. You can look on this channel, take care of the young brown foxes that are harassing the town chickens. So basically, we look at our map. I never explained the map before, but I thought it was obvious. You look at the map, you click a place, or not click a place, but you go to the map, and go that area, and you can... Map is a map. There you go. Foxes can be quick, agile, but are also very weak. The smash skill would be especially effective. So, what is it telling me here? What? Oh, that's just like a little tutorial thing, like, hey, this is how you do stuff. Cool! Yeah. Anywho. Where are we going? Okay. So as it says over here, you can also on your map auto run, so you can just click an area and it will automatically run you to that area. But anyways, the guy said kill some young brown foxes. So we're going to use a smash kill. As you can see, it's one big blow, killed a fox. Neat. And hello, Foxy. What am I doing? Playing FNAF? Sorry. Anywho, bop bop. And it said to kill, or it said, Duncan said to kill 5, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Bop. And that, also foxes, one aspect of an enemy, by the way, is something called aggro. Aggro is just, the certain levels of aggro is, aggro is if they will attack, when they will attack you. If you attack them, then they're automatically going to be aggroed at you, which means they're automatically going to attack you. If they have normal aggro, then once you get near them and start running around them, they're going to look at you and try and kill you. Low aggro is when if like foxes, I'm sitting there and they're looking at me, but they're not attacking me because they have low aggro. They only attack when I attack them. They're just like aware of me as I pass by them. That's low aggro. High aggro is when I'm 50 feet away and I'm like, alright, so what if I do this and this and this? And they look at me, or meanwhile they look at me, sprint 50 miles in 2.5 seconds, and are face to face with me saying, I heard you talking crap about me. That's high aggro. High aggro sucks. There's also like levels in between all of those, but I'm not getting into it. Also, now that I have foxes around me, I can show windmill. Maybe, hold on. That's windmill. It's just like a little spin attack around me. It's Link's spin attack, basically. That's all it is. Anywho, so I know, how do I get rid of that? Because I don't want that. Just right there, and it's like saying, hey, did you know I'm here? Did you know? Because I'm here. Here, bro. Did you know? Did you know I'm here? I'm here. Anywho, maybe later, like, way later down the line, I'll do different, I'll do events, but as of right now, not even messing with them. I just thought of that, I was saying. Excellent work, Disciple Sharky. You're officially better than a fox. I think it's about time you tested out the windmill ability. I just did. It's a lifesaver when you find yourself surrounded. Literally just did. How do I get rid of the tutorial thing? Is there like a exit button on it, or is it just gonna hang? What if I change channels? Will it go away then? Not continental warp. I don't want a continental warp. Change channels. Also, what it said right there is, I just learned some magic. It's saying, hey, you know magic mastery. You know how to do magic if you want to. We're gonna go channel 6. So that way I can get rid of that thing. It bothers me. There we go. Okay, it's gone. Move my map back. Open my inventory back up. Also, hey, I got some more items. I see. I just noticed. Cool. I guess as you do a tutorial quest, you get more items. I have some Neo Stones, some stamina potions, some mana potions, and some HP potions, or MP potions, whatever. And also, I got a free 30 days of the Style tab. So, it's basically saying, hey, you can use this thing if you want. Which is cool, but I'm not. Feels good to be a gangster now. Anyway, get rid of my inventory because I don't need it right now. I need to complete the quest. Why wasn't I doing that? Oh, no, I did. Okay. Fighting groups. Defeat 5 brown foxes or 5... So basically now I need to fight some brown foxes and some red foxes, it said, I believe. Nope. Okay, I will find out after I beat up the brown foxes. So let's go and fight the brown fox. And if you're wondering, this is incredibly boring. Pillow-wielding formers have just appeared into... Yeah, that's basically... Remember the former command scroll I picked up earlier? That's what it was worrying about. Anywho, also those chicks are fighting a fox and like kung-fuing the crap out of it. Here, let's go help the chicks. Let's go help the chickens! I am Disciple Sharky. Oh, hey, look, skills. Sword mastery. Passive skill, just the more you upgrade it, the more damage you do with swords. Your mastery with swords. Combat mastery. I explained that, so upgrade that too. Anytime if you're a warrior, anytime you have the ability to upgrade your main combat moves or your main combat skills like combat mastery, sword mastery, smash, critical hit, windmill, upgrade them. We don't need to worry about magic mastery right now because that's magic. I'm not worried about magic right now. What I am worried about are these daggum foxes killing all these daggum chickens. We will save the chicks and the chickens. Also, I just leveled up again. Whip-de-doo-dah. I was talking about something. Here, chick, I got your back. You are kung-fuing the crap out of this fox, and I believe in you. I'm just kind of like helping you out in the meantime. Good job, chick. You have a couple of battle scars, but you'll be okay. You'll be okay. We saved him. Oh, that rooster is getting the crap being out of him. Kill the red fox. Kill the red fox. Kill the red fox. Okay. Hey, it's Pika Whale. Who was that? Good question. They're just a person. Randomly walking around. I think with a little doll. I don't know. Either way, I was explaining something and I apologize. If you have any questions in the chat, by the way, for something I have not explained, or if you got here late and didn't hear my other explanations and are curious, go ahead and feel free to comment if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, or if you're just plain out curious right now, watching live, and you're like, what the heck is this? What? Sharky, why are you playing this fantasy bullcrap? I want my Mario. I like this game, first of all, and second of all, Mario will be coming later! Did I just finish the Mario game? What did I just finish? I just finished the Mario game, actually. I just finished Mario Galaxy. Sword Mastery is able to upgrade, so we're gonna upgrade it. Boop. We have plenty of AP, because we're gonna be leveling up like crazy, so we're gonna be fine. Hey. Hey. Also, if you're curious why is this gonna be so long, like so many weeks away from, like, so why is this like every Monday, not like 2 days or something like that? Why is it every 2 weeks as opposed to every 1 week? Just because a lot of people don't really like this game. Also, what am I doing now? Because I killed a lot of brown foxes. Duck Duncan, cool. A lot of people don't even know what this game is. I have met one person in my life that, and actually, she was kind of, I didn't like her. I was like 7, because this game came out in 2005, and I started playing it in 2006. I have taken many breaks, and I don't play it very often, but I do play it. So, yeah. Anyway, in all my time of playing this game, I have met one person that has played it before, and they never got past the first dungeon because they were like, ew, icky spiders. They were lame. Duncan smiles, but his eyes betray a mischievous twinkle. And so returns the brave warrior. Our chickens are safe, though our other livestock could use your expert touch. Perhaps you could save our sheep from the wolves that seems to find them so delicious. The wolves should be in the grasslands south of town, near the moon gate. Got it. Okay, so, hey, we now have defense! The wolves are very aggressive, but I granted you the counterattack skill. Activate it when you see them getting ready to attack. Wolves are fiercer opponents than foxes, but time your counterattack ready should be able to beat them. Okay, now, every time you... What's the word I'm looking for? Every time you, like, get enough experience in a certain talent, your talent rank will level up. Before, I was a fledgling, which means I was like the weakest of weak. Now I'm a novice warrior, which means I'm slightly better. Oh gosh, that's gonna stay there forever, isn't it? Alright, now we just got 2 more skills. Our 2 skills that we just got are... Also, I'm gonna arrange this better. So, hold on a minute. Sorry, this is very important to me. Hit, and then... Okay, good. Our 2 skills that we just got are counterattack, like he was saying. It's basically a counter. You put it up, and whatever hits you, you will immediately counter them. Defense, whatever hits you, it doesn't do anything. You just kind of defend it, and then you attack it some more. Think that's... What? I don't know. Anywho, I think both of them are fairly obvious, but... Anywho, now with our warrior, Disciple Sharky, we go forth to kill wolves. And wolves are actually, like you said, fiercer opponents than foxes. They're actually kind of a threat on our level right now, whereas foxes were like, LOL, psh, that was easy. But wolves, they can actually kill us if we're not careful. So, like it was saying, go south of tier, We explored this. The town was kind of cool. Yeah, there's an end over there. I didn't really like explain or explore the town a little bit. That's just because you gotta remember I've seen this place so many times playing as my other characters that it's like immediate reaction to just go through it without looking. I apologize. But anywho, sheep. There's the wolves. Hello, Wolfie. There's sheep here, and then there's dogs. The dogs are supposed to fight the wolves, but they never win. Anywho, we go to the wolf, and yes, we did just kill it in one strike, but that was a smash. What was that noise? That was like not normal music. Like we got weird. We got like not normal. This is the normal music for this area. The other music was not. I don't know. I don't know what that other music was. Anyway, it wants us to counterattack, so I guess we'll counterattack. Sup, bro? Now, if we counterattack, we hit it, and then we counterattack, and it kind of goes back. Again, we could just hit it twice, and then it would have been it. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, that's my skills. And I need to go, there we go. Every weapon has a certain amount of times it can hit. Well, melee weapons. This one is a normal 3-hit weapon, which means it will hit 3 times at a normal speed. It has 13 out of 13 durability, it has a balance of 40%, 50% chance to crit, no injuries, which injuries are basically health that the enemy can't recover, and it's proficiency. Proficiency, once it gets up to 100%, proficiency goes up as you use the weapon, and once it's at 100%, once it is at a certain percent, you can upgrade it. Most people, and almost everyone that plays this game, grows it to about 100%, then upgrades it as much as they can before they have to go and raise their proficiency some more. But anywho, one thing I will do, go ahead real quick, is in my actions, equip my continent warp right here, just because I like it there. And these hotkeys are totally customizable to whatever you want. So if you play this game and you're like, well, I kind of want my smash key on my F1 and then my counterattack on F4 and then, or etc., etc., they're completely customizable. Do whatever you want. We're gonna go to my pets because these are pets that I've bought with real world money that I just like to have. We're gonna bring out our scooter and for a hot icon and a hotkey, as well as our cloud. Both of these have a special ability that when you summon them immediately, there's a radius around them that when they first get summoned, they do an area attack that stuns all the enemies around them. So, like, for example, my scooter, mountable pet owner. That's basically a little achievement saying you have a pet that you can mount. Flying pet owner, you have a pet that you were able to fly. I wasn't able to show off the area attack because the stupid bullcrap. The one thing that are amazing about these clouds is that as soon as you summon them, 150 HP is healed on you immediately. And we have a total of 86. Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Anywho, but yeah, it's incredibly great for beginner players and also really good for advanced players when you're in the heat of battle and you are out of HP potions. Summon your cloud real quick. The enemy gets stunned as well as you get more HP. So it's incredibly useful. Anyway, I believe we're going to Duncan because we completed the quest. Yes, we are. Hey, bro, I counterattacked like a boss. Now we know the knowledge of Assault Slash, which is a great combo attack. I'm glad to see you're accumulated so quickly, Disciple Sharky. You've done very well. My good friend Master 10 stopped by again while those wolves were giving you the old 1-2. He wanted to extend an offer to teach you more about combat. Just go to the bulletin board beside me if you'd like to enroll to the beginner background. Really don't have a choice there, Buster. Alright, yeah, thank you. Anywho, basically, also, there's certain quests that as soon as you talk to the person, it doesn't matter. As soon as you talk to the person, you can, or it immediately completes it. So that's cool. Anywho, now our new quest, combat with Battle 10. Calling all new blood. This is a mission for Master 10, the combat aficionado. This is my It is my duty as the most skilled person in all Iran to teach young adventurers the ways of battle. If you are interested, place your mark on this message. I will send an owl to accept your enrollment. Master 10. Thank you. Okay. So, hey Duncan, I did the thing. If you signed up for classes, Disciple Sharky, Master 10 is a bit of an odd duck, but he has plenty to teach. Just remember some ways from new combat now and then. This world's far more... Thank you. There is farming, fishing, crafting, a whole world of meaningful activities to enrich your life. Besides, the formers aren't going anywhere so far as I can see. As he has said, if you want to be a complete pacifist in this game and you don't want to kill one thing, yeah, well, you kind of need to kill some things in order to get some experience to do other things, but if you just want to fish, if you just want to craft, if you just want to mine, you can do all those things without even thinking of combat in this game. This game is a complete fantasy life. You can do whatever you want. That's why I love this game, because it's so vast and customizable. It's great. Anyway, Idlin is in the church of the west of the city. It's a short walk. Okay, do I have to do the basics? I already know the basics. Can I just, like... Okay, complete that. Boop. Yeah, it's my only quest. I probably should take a minute. Actually, I do need to do that because I get the ability as Assault Slash, Ice Bolt. Wait, I already have both of those. I don't need to do this. I don't need to... Life and Aaron. Probably should do that. I want to do that! I get holy water too. Holy water is amazing in this game, by the way. I will explain why later. For right now, I guess I should probably do those. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, defense and smash. I'm just gonna skip through these real quick. Yeah, sure. I get ice bolt. Great music. Oh wait, hold on a minute. This... Never mind. That's Master 10, by the way. He's a little kid, but Master coming. I'm not gonna do the basics quest because that's basically a tutorial, like a legit tutorial. They stick you in a place and say, "Hey, do that." I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. I know how to play a video game, and all the skills that he's gonna teach me for doing all those, I can get on my own. So, and plus, I already have them technically. Assault Slash. By the way, we have that. Yay. Assault Slash is amazing because as soon as you knock an enemy down, you can use that skill to immediately hit them again. Like jump up and hit them again while they're on the ground. It only works when the enemies are knocked down on the ground, and is a great combo finisher. So, that's fantastic. What's up, priest girl? An elegant young woman in a simple black dress of a Lamiral priestess stands in front of the church. Hello, Disciple Sharky. That's your name, right? Chief Duncan sent word that you'd be coming. Idolin smiles and bows slightly. Your timing could not be better. I was just praying for help. Yes, calm down, everyone. There's religion in this game. Just get your offended levels to a minimum. But no, it's just like... It's like they're made up bone gods and stuff. They don't go into it too much. I am afraid that I need an egg for Father Mevin's breakfast, but the hens seem to run away from me when I try and get them. Could you possibly give me one? Yes. That was just showing you how to collect eggs. Yes, okay. So, what's saying is your hand... By the way, you have 2 weapon slots that you can switch to immediately. Well, your hands have to be empty, and you need to collect eggs. Another thing... This is a life skill, by the way. All you do is you go up, and these are roosters. I need hens. You go up to the hen with bare hands and collect eggs. See? I'm using the egg gathering skill. And, does that not... There we go! Hey, you've learned the egg gathering skill for the first time. Collect an egg. Okay, now if we go to our life skills, boom! Egg gathering. Does it do anything? It costs 1 AP, but I can learn it. Boom! We are fledgling chef now, because we learned egg gathering, which is a cooking skill, and the life skill section. We are now a fledgling chef, so... Ain't that nifty. Okay. By the way, each talent you get and the more you upgrade talents gives more stat boosts, which is incredibly helpful. So, learn every single talent you can, because it gets you more stat boost. Unless it's like a talent you don't really need, in that case, don't worry about it. Okay, yep, greetings. Edelyn smiles gently when you hand her the egg. You must have a soft touch to get this so quickly. Lady. You don't know how soft of a touch I have. Pretty lame. Oh, do 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 do. All right. Please take this vial of holy water to help you on your travels. Using it on an item will ensure that you do not lose it should you fall in battle. If you die in battle and none of your items are blessed with holy water, then there is a chance that your item could drop and you lose that item unless you walk back to the place you died and pick up your item. So, don't ask me the logic in that. What up? Hey, Woo Wisdom! Welcome to the chat, and welcome to the stream, and what up to you as well. I'm starting a new series called Mabinogi Mondays. This is the first one, and we are using a character known as Disciple Sharky. The reason why it's not Disciple Shark, my actual username, is because I actually use that main character named Disciple Shark, so Disciple Sharky. Anywho, so yeah, that's holy water. Use it and your items don't drop. I'd be happy to offer you a part-time job in the future if you require more holy water. Just ask me about it the next time we talk. So, basically the only part-time job anybody does is church part-time jobs, because you get holy water as a reward, and everyone buys holy water and needs holy water. It's incredibly useful. If you're playing Mabinogi, get holy water. Or get wrecked, basically. Indolent's eyes suddenly light up. Wait a minute. Trevor. I'm just gonna call him Trevor. Trevor asked me to pray for the return of a young woman who went missing recently. I've been praying and praying for a hero. You must be a vessel of the goddess. Please speak to Trevor on the north side of town. I just know he needs your help. Be safe and may the blessings of Lumarlark be with you. What server are you playing on? Woo Wisdom, I'm playing on the Rari, that's it, Rari server, the server that begins with R. I'm playing on that one on channel 6. I'm just doing the basic tutorials. For the first stream, I'm just doing the basic tutorial stuff to get out of the way, so that way I have more freedom in future streams. Because I stream every other day, so every 2 weeks, I'm going to be having Mabinogi Monday. Why is it every 2 weeks? Because doing it every Monday would kind of be inconsistent, considering my schedule is every other day. So, this week, which is I'm streaming on a Monday. I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday, Friday, then Sunday. Then, alright, LOL. Yeah! You know, I'm on that one server. Literally no one else is on. It's the most unpopular server, I believe, but it's the server that I've always been on, so why change it? Because all my peeps and friends are on it, so why not? Blevin. I kind of like that name, Blevin. That's good. It's good. Anywho, I was talking about something. Oh yeah, because I stream every other day, Mabinogi Mondays are only going to happen once every 2 weeks. So, but I think I like that. Anywho, a specimen of physical fitness stands at attention in a suit of immaculate armor, though his lowered visor.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey, Woo Wisdom! Thank you very much for the follow, man. Thank you so much for following me, and I hope you enjoy the stream and the future streams as well, my good sir. Thank you very much. And welcome to the Shark Army. Through his lowered visor, you catch the slightest flash of his determined eyes. Greetings. The Sawyer greets you with a curt nod. New around here, huh? I'm Trevor, a member of the civil military. I'm sorry to ask for a favor, but before we even know one another, but one of the townsfolk went to Albie Dungeon just up the road, and she hasn't returned. Our first dungeon is about to enroll, and I am excited. Fantastic, even though it's Albie and it's literally 3 rooms. And nobody else in town is really equipped for the job, and I can't leave the place undefended. So how do you feel about spiders and dungeons? Not like, yeah, I'll help, or no. I'll help, yeah. Not like, we have much of a choice now. Excellent, take this pass, it will allow you to enter the dungeon. Take the road until it branches, yeah, basically, take the pass. In dungeons, in order to get into a dungeon in Mabinogi, whatever, you take an item that's in your inventory, drop it on the altar, and you enter the dungeon. Plain and simple. I would feel redundant if I explained a dungeon for RPG users, so I'm just not even gonna. Anywho, passes are special items you can drop to make a different type of dungeon as opposed to a normal one. Anyway, I can't really read the text, so we're just gonna go here, and we have the Traverse Pass! And before we do anything, I feel confident enough. I'm gonna save my holy water for when I have items I actually want to keep. So I feel confident enough in my Mabi abilities to do a Albi dungeon, and an easy Albi dungeon at that, with the utmost determination. Granted, I'm used to my level 3000 something character. So, and I'm currently level 6 on this one, so this is gonna be interesting. Missing townsfolk. Nope, not. Don't drop that. I would be upset. Don't drop that. Okay. And also, if you die in a dungeon, if you click the statue, you can immediately be brought back at the statue. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's actually kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Almost every dungeon has that statue to where you click it and then you go immediately to that statue. There's only very few dungeons, aka the ones in Otherworld, that you cannot revive at there. So, yeah. Anywho, spiderlings really don't have a good way to take care of these guys quickly because they're basically as powerful as foxes. Okay, I'm a bold-faced liar. Why am I not using my sword? Well, whoops! I was too busy. I was gathering eggs like a madman. I mean, honestly, the gathering eggs immediately to spiders. It was great. The sun was also in my eyes, and my dad works at Nintendo, so he knows. What else was I was gonna say something. Ah, that's right. Normally, when you enter a dungeon, the map isn't completely laid out all nice and neat like it is. It's actually usually it's usually blank. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. It's usually blank. So you have to discover the dungeon for yourself. But this is beginner dungeon, so they give you the map for you. Also in every Albi dungeon, don't really use it that much. Okay. Or they don't actually. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm killing spiders and we're trying to worry not to die live on stream in an Albi. I don't care what level you are. You died in an Albi, bruh. Get good. Ow! Now I have a splinter and now I have a split. Sorry, I just turned to Rider Girl with a teenage crisis, so I apologize. But Swordmaster can now be upgraded. Combat. Perfecto. Rank D. By the way, the ranks of skills go F through A, and then to 9, and then 9 to 1. 9 or 1 is like a mastered skill. Well, it's not mastered, but it's like super dang up there. Bazunki. Also, in order to trespass through the dungeons, you need to open chests to spawn monsters. Then you get a key, and then, or from the room, and then you can go through the dungeon. Oh, that girl's getting wrecked. She must be a nip. Giant Spiderling, that's the boss. It's the only thing in here. It might be the first thing that we will not kill in a single smash. So we have a lost resident in there that we need to save. So, and they're maybe I shouldn't interrupt them. They seem to have scary. Well, so much for their good time. Wait, hold on. Yeah, she's gonna be fine. Bop, and then assault slash, and that's the combo finisher thing. And then counterattack. Whoa, lady, PG stream. Gonna have to ask you not to use that language up in here. Dadgummit. Jeez. God, I get enough of that crap from random people, random trolls that come into chat. Not you, Wisdom. You're fantastic. And just daggum. I lost my train of thought. Oh, gosh dang. I also need a bag. Maybe one of my other characters probably has like a ton of gold bags, so I could probably use that. Anyway, now we have a ton of quests. I just noticed. So. That's all we need. Oh. What? Shadow mission. Begin. Oh, yeah, give that up. Okay. That's basically the mission we went in to go to Master Tin's tutorial, and we're not doing that because that's stupid. Because I don't need to do it, so why am I gonna do it? I mean, I could do it, and I would get some easy skills and easy experience, but it takes too much time, and I already have only 30 minutes left, so don't want to waste any more time that I don't got. Hey, sup? So yeah, you did great at there. Thank you, Disciple Sharky. I don't have much of anyway. Here, still being mad, and Emin Maka told me that you militants have the ability to be reborn countless times. He called it rebirth. Main gimmick of Mabinogi, the main thing it's famous for. It's not an ability, not a skill, but main mechanic in the game called rebirthing. You can do it anytime you want to. It's usually done once you're high in levels and it's hard to level up some more. You rebirth, go back to level 1, but you still keep your stats that you've obtained. So, you keep leveling up, and then you rebirth, and you keep leveling up again, and you keep getting stats and skills and rebirthing is very complicated. Like I said earlier, I tried to explain it to the best of my ability, but basically what it is, you go back to level 1, but you still have stats, even though it's kind of taken away the stats are, but you still gain them again. It's very weird and complicated, but as I rebirth more and more throughout the streams, I think it will be self-explanatory. I don't know. Hey! Ixavan has made the best tomato basil salad. Congratulations, buddy. You made tomato salad. Jeffrey let out a low chuckle. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but he claimed it was the secret to untold strength. Thanks, I guess. See, even Jeffrey's like, I don't even know what that is. Where am I, what? Oh, that's right, to explain it, Neo's like, by the way, bro, you're rebirthing. Also, your character you play as a certain type of person called a Militian. This person never dies. Every time they die, they just brought back to life. They're immortal. And because they rebirth, they just go right back to square one. If they're like 80 years old, they go right back to 17. They're immortal beings. And you play as one. You're an immortal person. Granted, it's still scary to die by a giant dragon. Black Dragon Rage Black. Hello, Disciple Sharky. I'm sorry if I started you. I called you here to clear up any confusion Trevor may have caused. Thank you, because Lord knows I was causing some. You see, what he believed to be a rumor is quite true. Militians like yourself have a gift, the ability to rebirth. What is that? The benefits of rebirth. I guess I can explain each and every one of these to my own abilities. Hero talents. You pay money and you get a lot of skills. Or are there requirements to rebirth? You have to be every real world week you can rebirth. That's it. Every real world week you have to wait in order to rebirth again. Other than that, I believe there's no limitations. What changes when I rebirth? Your level goes back to level 1 and some of your stats go down a notch, but immediately go back up again once you level up some more. And what are the benefits of rebirth? Lots and lots of stats and buffs and good stuff. So it's good to do it. Okay, let's give it a try, shall we, Disciple Sharky? Nail's giving you a free rebirth. By the way, if there's ever a chance to get a free rebirth, take it! I'm sorry, headphone user. That's just a very important point to make. Free, because if you play the game every day for 2 hours a day, just by example, and you reach level 60 by the first day, you have to wait 6 whole real-world days in order to be able to go back to level 1 to get more stats and stuff. If it helps, the game used to be a lot worse. Like, a lot worse when it comes to rebirths. That you actually had to pay for rebirths back in the olden days. Back back in the days where if you had a rank 5 windmill, you were a god. Anybody else remember those days? I do, they sucked! But, I jest. Are you ready to be reborn? Begin rebirth. I am ready. Nothing changes, because I like my character just the way his little nose and his bright blue eyes stare into your soul. Next! And next. And we want you can also, every time you rebirth, like I said before, you can go ahead and change your class and change stuff if you want to. Forget there's a trailer for that. Close combat, because we need close combat. May your new life bring you to joy at last. No matter how much your appearance changes, it'll always be used. Come back anytime you want to rebirth. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Neo. And now we go back to Trefor. And I think we have to talk to him again, and he'll be like, you look different. Look, it's me again. You rebirth for the first time, you feel alive again. Yay. Missing townsfolk. Trevor's eyes glimmer beyond the mask. You look a little different. Am I seeing things? Maybe that trip to the dungeon did you good. Thanks for getting out of there. You're welcome, bruh. Ugh, small burp. Small burp. I apologize. When you see what's on the ground, you hold down the Alt key and you pick up stuff. Ever find yourself under it? Yeah, okay, thank you. You can use the same technique on enemies too, you know? The Alt key makes everything easy. Okay, basically, hold the Alt key and you can see things better. So that's it. By the way... it's funny, I have the exact same clothes on, but every time you rebirth, you always go into beginner clothes again. So, and all your equipped items go into your inventory, so I guess I have more proficiency on these beginner clothes, so why the heck not? That works. Oh my gosh. There's Blevin. Bro, did you die by foxes? Blevin! Bruh, hold on, man. I'll go to the healing shop. I think I have enough money to get a phoenix feather. If you just bring up your feather, I got your back, Blevin. By the way, I don't actually know this person named Blevin, but I feel obliged. Blevin, if you will, to help him out. That was disgustingly terrible. Okie dokie. Elise? What's up, lady? Shop. Okay, this is a healing shop, by the way. You can get all your medical stuff here, including potion making stuff. You can make potions. I think it's self-explanatory, but you use potions, whatever stat that potion boosts, or not boosts, but brings back up. How much are these? 1,000 gold. I do not have enough. Cool. Well, Blevin, just gonna have to, hang tight over there. I'm gonna actually put a couple of things in my bag, just so that way I don't have to look at them. I can drop this. I don't need it. Boop. Why do I have another Trevor's pass? Get rid of my inventory. What's next? I forget. Oh, complete. Oh, hi there. Oh! What was that? What was... There we go. Can you hear me? Can you feel the love tonight? So you can hear me. I know this is a difficult request, but please come to this world. Tir Nanog is in great danger. What? Bah! My character just wakes up in like a cold sweat out of bed. What was in Neo's bread? But no, that wasn't no crazy fever dream from Neo's bread. That was the start of a long line of quest known as Generation 1. I will be playing through every single generation and even continuing the game from that point, because Mabinogi Mondays is here to stay. And I guess because I have the quest, we're gonna do Generation 1, also known as Goddess, I guess. But many people call it, like, saving the goddess or something. I forget the name of it. It's just always, like, you're supposed to save a goddess. Yeah, the beginner's line of quest is to save a goddess. That's how hardcore this game is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, that's gross. I'm sorry. It just kind of happened. I'm sorry. It came in my nose, and I was like, and the boogers were like, hey, bro, can I hang? And I was like, man, I'm doing something here. And it's like, cool, just gonna chill. And it's like, Okay, we're good now. So the first quest for Generation 1 is the Snowy Hills of Sidi Sniakta. That's easy to pronounce. And you find a lost earring. That's normal. So our first quest is to go... Why is my... Oh, another thing... Rank up combat mastery. Good. Can we see that for a second? I'm sorry. Let's stop walking. We need to see something for a second. 72 AP. Ah! It hurts to see. Oh, if I had that much AP on my main character, I would. And I'm only level 3. If I was only level 3 and had that much AP on my main character, I would literally be in 7 heaven. Or Cloud 9. The happy, fun grass land. I don't know. I would be ecstatic. Because, dadgummit, that is amazing, an amazing amount of AP, and we're just gonna get more. And the only reason we have so much is because we don't use that much as a beginner player, even though I'm a veteran just making new characters. Either way, Ganja Cake. I like that. Ganja Cake, you got perky pants. I like that pet name. That player has a cat, and its name is Perky Pants. I really like that name for a cat. I really do. That's nice. Perky Pants, if you're out there, or not Perky Pants. I'm specifically talking to the cat. Screw Ganja Cakes. I'm talking about the cat Perky Pants. Oh, good gosh. Anywho, I need to equip my stuff. I got my sword, and I need to equip my title. That's what I was doing, even though it helps not that much. This is where you get all your titles. There's a ton of titles in the game. If you are on your way to completing a certain title or getting a certain title, then it will, like, say, the strong, train intensely to gain strength. When you have a certain number of strength, you get that. Aspiring Warrior, it actually is an amazing title to begin off with. You get 10 HP, I think it said, and 15 strength. That's pretty fantastic. Anyways, what you're supposed to do in this first quest, urgent buying great outdoors. That's nice. I'm in the middle, stream Buster Brown. You can just calm yourself. Bop. Hello, Snowman. Do you want to build? Great. I got an earring. Okay, dokie. Also, for those curious, yes, there are multiplayer dungeons, or not multiplayer. There are dungeons where you need more than one person in this generation. So I will, at one point when I'm doing Generation 1, call up some folks, get them on a Skype call, get them on stream, be like, yo, diggity dogs, I need some help. Generation 1, you think you can come on board and just, like, help out real quick. I know one person that will help me out is my dad. He is a huge Mabinogi player. If you on the the server with the R, you may have heard of him. He's actually a really powerful player. His name is Atreides. He loves to help people, and he is level 9,000. That's 1,000 levels away from the maximum cap of the game. Yeah, did your mouth just drop? Because, good gosh, he knows how to play the game too. He ain't no beginner. He knows he's good. Why am I not on a pet? I just realized I was walking. I do that all the time. I'm just walking, like, thinking or talking to someone, or thinking about something or talking to someone, not realizing, hey, I should go to my pet. Also, Levin's back. That's good. Congratulations, Levin. You rose from the dead. Is that guy dead? Or is he just chilling? Because some people will lie down. Yeah, okay. He's lying down on a pillow. Just, catching some Z's. When X is away, the Z's will play, let me tell ya. Okay. Alrighty. So, take the manners.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey! Oh, hold on a minute. Who? Oh, wow. Why is that so bad? Wow. I just noticed that. I apologize. Hold on. Let me... Oh, gosh. Hold on a minute. I apologize to... I don't know why it was that. Deja Vunogi. Deja Vunogi? I hope I pronounced that right. Deja Vunogi. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy future streams as well as this one. There we go. Anywho, I apologize for that little screw up with my follower notification thing, which I guess you couldn't see it because I messed it up. But first of all, welcome to the Shark Army Deja Vunogi. And basically, it just came down and it was a little pixelated shark going blurg. And not really this, but like he was going like that. Anywho, deliver 5 mana herbs to the bear in Sidhi Snekta. I love that pronunciation, by the way. I mean, maybe it's just me. I love it. Sid he sneaked. Oh, create a homestead. Later. So basically, he's like, that's the earring. Well done. I don't suppose it was stuck in a snowman, was it? I figured as much. This isn't my earring, you see. So far, nothing is making sense, Duncan. If you could just get me some donuts and we could talk about this, that would be great. A friend lost it, making all those snowmen. They marked the passing of an important druid, you know. You saw this structure up ahead, right? My friend knows about it. It leads to a magical place, if he's to be believed. Neat. There's a story about that druid who vanished. It is said he became a bear and hid in a magical place. If you can traverse that gateway, perhaps you can find him. Cool, they say the bear loves mana herbs. Best take some with you if you go. You can find them in dungeons or buy them normally. Actually, a few here. Thank you for the herbs. There you. Alright, and more ability points, because that's the thing we need right now. Fantastic. Anywho, what was I gonna... Oh yeah, basically, further up ahead in that snow area, there's a bear. Not an enemy bear, he's a friendly bear. You gotta talk to the bear. According to the quest, correct? Another 5 minutes to the bear. Gotta go to the bear. I mean, gosh, I can't bear it anymore. We gotta just give the thing to the bear. I mean, that was barely funny. Excuse me, can you just point at your screen? Like pause, like not even, like, you can't pause the stream, but just, I don't care, pause it anyways. Go to the store, to the gun store specifically, get like a 22. You know, a little what to bust a cat. Point it, come back, load it, because you gotta buy bullets as well. Point it at the screen, specifically my face, and pull the trigger, because that's what I need right now. After that atrocity of a punch. I apologize greatly. Oh, goodness me. Alright, boop. Bear! Okay. We are going to have to, I think I'll just grind on coyotes. Coyotes, by the way, are in this area. In order for the bear to show up, you have to wait till it's daytime. So if it's in the smack dab middle of nighttime, like it is for me, then you gotta wait till daytime to see a bear. Because the annoying part about the first line of quest called Generation 1, the annoying part about it is that when you have to talk to a guy named Tarlock. And spoiler alert, this guy named Tarlock, he is the bear, but you must enter during the day to meet the bear. That's new. Since when could you not go to the place the bear was? I guess we're just chilling. Continuing with what I was saying, the guy over there, his name is Tarlock. By day, he's cursed. By day, he's a bear, and by night, he's a guy. I guess because of reasons unknown, we gotta wait till morning to see the bear. So for right now, I'm gonna stab some fools. Yo, coyote, eat my blade, son. You're pretty powerful. That's K. I'm cool at game 2. Let me beat the crap out of you. Come at me, bro. Bop. Now let me stab you. Bop. Out of here. I successfully hunted a coyote. Another thing to add to my journal. That's an ancient. That's an ancient. Okay. Explanation time real quick. In Mabinogi, if a farmer is in a field for 5 real-world hours, it will turn into what's known as an ancient. It will get a title. Yes, enemies can have titles. It will get a title called the Ancient, be slightly bigger, and every single one of its stats will be times by like 10 or 20, an incredibly high number, so it's 10 times more powerful than before. AKA, at this level, I ain't even touching it. I'm just gonna kill one of its friends, like, annoy one of its friends. We're gonna back off it. Like I said, we're gonna back off it. Also, when an enemy isn't smashed, you can attack it before it actually smashes you. Just a little tip of the day for ya. Bop. Thanks, Lag. A Black Dragon has appeared near Philia. Obviously, I'm the correct level to go attack Black Dragons, right, everyone? I believe. Do I not? I don't have rock throwing yet. That's an ability that basically you can just aggro an enemy by you. So, it's neat. I guess it's useful. Sup, Coyote? Bop. I am in defense mode now. Come at me, bro. Hit. And we'll bop. And you're dead. Okay, I can attack I can attack counterattack. I can upgrade counterattack now. Boom. That's incredibly useful. Okay. And now it does all that junk. Yay. You know what? We can YOLO. I got till morning. Sup, bro? Oh, this is gonna go well. Look at how much damage I did. Oh, goody. This is gonna go terrible. I don't care. I'm Disciple Sharky, man of instinct, man of the bravery. I'm gonna beat up a coyote. Come at me, bro. I'm ready. Like all the Yetis. Come at me. Hit. Oh, I was in defense, and you did that much to me. This is not gonna go well. Why did I do this? Okay, potion, potion, potion. Oh, 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 oh. You just stay back there, Buster Brown. I'm just gonna head to town. I got him some of his HP down. Bop. Oh, counterattack, counterattack, counterattack. Yeah! Get wrecked! You think you smeared? I can assault slash again. Why am I not assault slashing? Gosh, you do so much damage. By the way, if I was just a couple more hundred levels, this would be a joke. But I'm just so low level right now that it's actually interestingly difficult. And when I mean interestingly, I mean dumbfoundingly hard. So look at how much damage I'm doing. Assault slash and counterattack. What's up? No, you're gonna... By the way, when an enemy's in defense, you can smash them and it brings them out of defense. Hashtag the more you know. Why am I windmilling? I did not do the right move. Now I did. Okay. Let's not do too many of those defenses because he doesn't give a crap about defense. He's just like, oh, you think you're safe. That's cute. Bop! 30 HP of damage. Great. Okay, go back there. Oh, did I get the... I got the counterattack up! And I got a critical, which means I learned critical hit for the first time. Let's learn that real quick. As I attack him, I cannot see. Hit. Counter. Boom. Learn. Hit. Wow. Can't believe I did that. Cool. Get out of here, bro. And assault slash your face. I learned critical hit, by the way. That basically means I can get critical hits. You're smashing me, which means I gotta attack. On the bright side, this is a great way to wait till a bear shows up. Because we only got like 3 minutes till a bear shows up. Well, not like right here, but in general area. He's halfway. I got this. Okay. I just gotta be like good at the game in order to actually get the bear and not have any lag, because lag would kill me right now. Not gonna lie. I also have no more stamina. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm dead. I ran out of stamina. That what happened there. I can ask Neo for help, which I don't lose any experience. All my items are blessed, and I get HP and injury recovery. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that just because, well, because I'm under level 1000, as weird as that sounds, I'm under level 1000, I get all sorts of benefits, like getting free Neo Stones every day. And I'm about to end the stream, and I'm only going to be playing this character while I'm streaming. So I don't mind using a couple of Neo Stones just to take down this ancient. Watch some like level 1000 guy just come here and just kill this guy in one hit, being like, I'm helping. I would be so angry. I'd be like, bro, did you not see me? I had him. Meanwhile, I'm like in deadly. Yeah. Okay. Now I need to windmill, because when you windmill an enemy, their counterattack doesn't work. Strats, yo. Yeah. Yeah, assault slash. Counter, counter, counter. What's up? And windmill just because you're in a corner. Oh, bad idea. There's another death. That's 2! Bring up your counter, baby. Why am I saying baby? It makes it so lame. Okay, number two. He's close. He's close. I feel like we got this. Again, I don't care about nails because I'm gonna get some by the time I stream again, and I'm not about to end the stream, but it's pretty close to the end of the stream. I need to back off him. That's what I need to do. Okay, well, that worked out. I need to have some distance on him. Yeah, there we go. Distance! Yeah, it needs to be like a terrible relationship. Just all the distance. That was incredibly sad. I'm sorry for that comparison. Bop. Bop. Look how close he is! Assault Slash. Immediate counterattack. Because when you go out of Assault Slash, your counterattack goes up like twice as fast. Bam. Okay, another defense. There we go. And this should do it! Hey! Level 7, a Star Sapphire. That's incredibly nice. Also, Ancients, because they're so powerful, they also give you a lot more experience and a lot rarer items. Star Sapphire, this is a gem, and also they give you a lot more gold. In Mabinogi, gems are just rare items that can be used for multiple different things, and they're pretty sweet. Alright, so it's about to be morning. We should be good. How's my sword doing? 12 out of 13. Only lost 1 durability point in the fight, and got 5 proficiency. That's nice. That's nice. Proficiency, again, once you use a weapon a lot, once you use that equipment thing, whatever you're using, a lot, you can upgrade it once you use it a lot. How was that explanation? Honestly, you over there, person that doesn't exist. I'll call you Phil. Phil, the non-existent person. How was that? Oh, it was okay. You kind of sucked out. Listen, Phil. Who asked your opinion? You kind of did. I mean, you said, hey. Listen, Phil, I don't need your mumbling bullcrap over here, so you can just go take a walk for your disrespect upon me and this establishment. Listen, man. Phil! Gosh, you're ruining everyone's mood right now. You can just go. You can go eat a pile of dog food. I'm sorry, what was that? Nothing. Yeah. Gosh, I hate that. I'm pointing this way when it was set. There goes that. Also, that was literally just a little mini skit thought of immediately to just do while I was waiting for the bear to show up. Also, I'm gonna do my scooter now. Scooter, 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 scooting around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta scoot on my dumpling scoot. Don't ask about the name, by the way. I was very hyper and in a random mood when I named this scooter. So, Dumpling Scoot is his name. Hey, Bear. Sup, Bear? All the bear puns right now, but we're gonna restrain myself. The bear is enormous and gazes at you. Grr. Hey, I learned the word Tarlock. Now I can talk to Duncan again. Cool. Grr. The bear is writing something in the snow. Tarlock. The bear writes the word Tarlock and stares at you. Tarlock. It seems to be someone's name. Grr. That's a sexy bear. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? Alright, what's your total level? Hey, Sato Sosai 09, welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. And on this character, my total level, I believe, is like 15? 14. This is the first of a little series I'm doing on Twitch called Mabinogi Mondays. Every Monday that I am streaming, I'm playing as a character I literally just created this stream, which is Disciple Sharky. My full username is Disciple Shark, but Disciple Sharky didn't fit because I already have a main character named Disciple Shark. Disciple Sharky didn't fit, so Disciple Sharky is what I went with. Also, for my main character that's called Disciple Shark, his total level is 3,500 something. It's right around that. I've been playing for a while. I don't play that often on my main character. That's why I kind of wanted to create a new series and create a new character to like start fresh and have a lot to do as that new character. I guess? I don't know. Either way, it's fun replaying again. I just started Generation 1. It's fun. Anywho, I think I'm actually going to, I'm going to talk to Duncan and we're gonna see what the...
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey, Sato Sosai 09. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I was kind of laggy there because I was switching screens. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I hope you enjoy my further streams, and welcome to the Shark Army, my good sir. But yeah, I stream every other day. So every Monday that I stream, which is going to be like once in 2 weeks, is going to be Mabinogi 1 days. This is number 1 out of however many I do until I stop streaming. There's going to be a lot of these, and they're going to stay, because I was actually curious. I was like, man, I don't know, Mabinogi is not that popular of an MMO. Who's going to be watching Mabinogi? I don't know, man. I'll try it. I'll just do Mabinogi Monday, just for the heck of it. Let's try it. And I have already gotten more followers than I have for the previous game I just played, which I just finished playing Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. And I got, like... And it was kind of popular, and it was like, oh, that's cool, but I have not gotten so many followers in one stream in a while. And that's amazing, because I love this game. What server do you play? Alexina? Alexina? No, I play on the one that I can't pronounce. I want to say Riolu because of Pokemon, but I know it's not that. The one that begins with R, and is the red-haired dude. That's like the big bad guy later on. He's like, oh, I'm ambivalent, I'm edgy, blur. That guy later on. I hate him. And yet I play on his server. Don't know why, but I do. I do. Anywho, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to my scooter and I'm going to Dunkin' and to get some donuts. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, hey! Blevin, he's still kicking. Good job, Blevin. You stay up there, Blevin. You stay up in the top ranks, you MVP, yo. True MVP. I'm just going all over the place. Okay. Hey, speak of whale, we saw that person earlier. That's cool. I've not interacted with any of these people. I just see them on my way by through tier. But anywho, yo, Duncan. 3 missing warriors. The 3 warriors who have claimed, okay, to go to the Dumbarton. Hey! We're gonna be going to a new place. The 3 warriors who claim to have gone to that Tarlock. Did you say Tarlock? One of the 3 missing warriors? Duncan seems shocked. There's no sprinkles on his donut at his Dunkin' And by the way, I can't hear you. My phone speakers are broken and got no headphones. Oh, sorry, Sato. Here. That's all good, man. And to answer, he was asking, I'll answer his question. To answer your question, I play on how do you spell that? I don't. I play on the server that begins with R. I can't spell. There we go. Okay. Yep, there we go. Perfect! There you go! Sato Sosai 09. There you go, buddy. Long ago, 3 adventurers went to Tirnanog. They have a backstory! To rescue the Black-Winged Goddess and bring paradise to this world. But none of them ever returned. Hence, they were known as the 3 Missing Warriors. Hint, and also, the 3 names of the 5 servers we play on. Anywho, yeah. I play on the I can't pronounce that stupid name. Hence, it's been so long. Could it really be him? Dr. Stewart at the school in Dunbar. He knows the legend better. If you have anything else, let me know. Will do, Duncan. Can I get a hot coffee, extra cream, no sugar, with some hazelnut? You don't mind, Duncan? Duncan, why are you walking in with Duncan? Duncan, hey! I'm ordering here. I don't even know. We'll go visit Dumbarton. Dumbarton is like the HQ, like the main town of Mabinogi, by the way. If it's not Dumbarton, well, actually, it is Dumbarton's like the main town in Mabinogi, just because it's right smack dab in the middle of the most popular continent in Mabinogi, Udall. So, we're gonna go ahead and go on our scooter, and we're actually going to travel there for the people that never seen Mabinogi, because there might be a few, like, few new people that don't know. So we're just gonna, instead of using, plus I don't think I have the book yet. Nope, I have the homestead ticket though. I don't have the book you get when you're under level 1000 yet, so I actually have to travel there. Never mind. Oh my gosh, hi! You! No! Not at this level. This ain't happening. It's the church people go to Larmalaka Mama at here, and I go to St. Happening with those guys. Meh. In case you were curious, those were a certain type of enemy called field bosses. They spawn rarely, and when they do spawn, they are a lot more powerful versions of the enemies that are in that area. They're the bosses of the field, basically. And on my main character, I would cast one spell, and everything in that field would die immediately. It would be all great hunky-dory. Also, we're in Udall logging camp, where oh my gosh. Mabinogi, everyone! What the heck? Why are there so many sun costumes and tree costumes lying around? Renshin, do you have something to do about this? Do you have a confession? No, you're just gonna walk away casually? Cool. I'm gonna drive away casually. Mabinogi, where you find random things on the ground and put them on. Anywho, this is the logging camp. If you go to the right, it's a little forest where you can fight some bears. Anywho, as I was saying about field bosses, on my other character, it'd be like, bop, dead, that's great. But with this character, that's literally 15 levels, no. No. Not happening. Anywho, we're just cruising around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Don't know why I'm bringing Sonic into my Mabinogi stream, but it's happening. Right here. Right near. Yo. I don't. This is... Do you see how much I know? Because I don't. Yo. I'm sorry. The sun is killing me. I'm a bright ray of sunshine. I think I might just keep that throughout the entire... unless it, like, gets annoying or just, like a hindrance or annoying or old in any type of way or form, I'll take it off. But as of right now, oh boy. And now if everything, oh gosh, if everything else could load, that would be great. Good game. Okay, there we go. Alright, sup Fox. Alright, and now we're going to enter the most famous town in all of Mabinogi. The Barton of Dun. And also, this is usually where you go talk to people to get event, or to finish the event quest and to start events in general. Because even the Mabinogi people know, this is the place, this is the HUD, this is where people come and hang, this is where the cool kids are at. Yo. I don't even know. Anywho, going through here, you got Dunbar, and this is the town square. You got town officer, town mayor there. Just to give a quick, because we're going to be visiting here often, I feel like. Stuff over there, stuff over there. That's the event person over there. Actually, he gives some free experience. I don't even know what he does, but he gives free experience. Yo, a bright ray of sunshine. Give me stuff. You're wonderful. Thank you. Okay, and now I go to my event quest. I don't even know what he said, but complete. I level up more, and I've reached level 10 because of free event. Okay. Either way, we're level 10 now, or we're technically level 11, but we first passed our first milestone, which was level 10. We are in the double digits, because we are the champions, my friend. Okay. Anywho, as I was saying, our quest is to go talk to Steward, the professor at the Dumbarton School. So where's the school? Is it, I mean, obviously I've visited this place so many times, I remember exactly where it is at the top of my head. Okay. Anywho, there's school over here, so we just hang over here, basically. And everything is hunky-dory, artichoke. Okay. I don't know. Amazing music over here, by the way.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey, welcome to the Shark Army Voltac. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I hope you enjoy all the future streams as well as this one. And welcome to the Shark Army, my good sir. My goodly good. Hey, what server do you... Sato? I don't know how to spell it. The one that begins with R. I don't know how to spell it. Yeah. SDF Huff 337. No, he got it. By the way, welcome to the chat. CTF HU 13, is it 1337? 1337. Thanks so much for that. And sharing that. And yes, that's the one. Thank you. Anywho, yes, thanks for this. But I can't hear the stream. You can't. Wait, is there a problem with audio? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Everything's running good on my end. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Either way, that person, by the way, was creeping on me. I see on my past broadcast. I don't know. Is it like on your end? Oh, not. I don't know why I'm asking. Hopefully everything is doing good. I don't know. I'll look back on past broadcasts and make sure that everything is going good, because they're the same. Can't hear. Oh dang. Okay. No. Wait. Is it me? Is it me? It might be me. Gosh, I have to check. I'm concerned now. I have to check if it's me. Alexander has more people. It does. I'm one of the unpopular kids. What can I say? By the way, if someone can actually hear the stream, please let me know, because I'm checking, because the speakers on the computer over here is broken. If someone like that can actually hear the stream, please let me know, because I have no way to tell. Besides, oh. Besides, like, checking in on my Twitch app on here, because I'm just a dum-dum. Okay. So, is it actually, like, a problem? No? There it is. Are you sure you want... No, I don't want to log out. How do I check it? There we go. Yeah, live now, so I'm starting to... There we go. That's it. Thank you. Have you played this before? Yes, I have. No, that's... Okay. Everybody gives free stuff. That is so true. 1337, I'm gonna call you that. Hold on. Go ahead. Hurry up, Ad! I need to find out if everything's working. Okay, cool. Okay. Woo! Okay, we're good. Okay, so it's not me. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh! Okay, and something Korean. Sorry, I don't know why I did such a... Okay, okay. Thank you, Deja Vu Nogi. You were saying it's okay. It works. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna continue with Mabinogi, because everything's working okay. Everything's great. How can I help you? The 3 missing warriors? The ones who are said to have gone to Tirnanog? Those are the ones! There was a time when scholars debated back and forth regarding the validity. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just learned a new word. Validity. I have a confession. I can't speak English! I'm sorry. Alright, continuing on from what I remember, there were stories of Tirnanog circulating via word of mouth, but there weren't any written records of it. In the end, it was concluded that there was only a rumor. No, not even. Yeah, thank you, Deja Vu. Or Deja Vu Nanagi. Hearts to you too, man. No, yeah, a lot of people give free stuff, but not everyone gives free stuff, so I will agree with that. I personally give free stuff. If I have a lot of extra things and someone needs one of my extra things, I'm like, here, have some extra things. This is what I do. There were records in the end, it was concluded that it was only a rumor. But damn beta players. What is this, Sword Art Online? Are we racist against beta players now? that's what happened? Because if so, then my gosh, we are in a struggle right now. So it's just a legend. What do I think? I believe in the legend of the 3 missing warriors. Haha, I'm no fool though. I'm not sure if what I just gave you will be any help. It's a locket, you know, an accessory that you put pictures in. Don't be surprised. This is actually a memento that belonged to Tarlock, the mighty wizard, one of the 3 missing warriors. Yes, the picture of the boy in the locket is Tarlock. This is probably from when he was young. Judging from how old she is, the pretty girl next to him is probably his sister. Backstory! That's not all, though. This locket is a type of memorial item that allows you to experience the life of the person who used to own it. Tarlock spent his entire life to rescue the gospel, size and memories for him. Basically, you drop this, you have to do a special dungeon by dropping this item, this locket that you get, on the dungeon altar, and then you can enter the dungeon, and it's like, you play as the character that the quest is about. So, yeah. Try placing the. Do I need anyone else for? No, this is. I can't hear stream. Sato, I'm sorry, that's you, man, because it's working fine for me. So, I'm sorry, man. Because I just checked, I was like, oh, please, gosh, let it work. And it was working, so. We're good. We're good. I know, I think Deja Mabinogi, I'm sorry, man. I can't hear names. He said that it works as well, so. Stream's working. Get 2 more friends to go with you. Okay, so it has to be 2 more people. I will get 2 more people next stream. But as of right now, thank you guys so much for watching. Boom. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching this first of Mabinogi Monday stream. The next Mabinogi Monday will be the 21st. Exactly 2 weeks from now. Why am I doing it every 2 weeks as opposed to every week? Well, that is because I'm so busy with actual life. Just imagine the random word he's saying. Boom. 1337 he knows. 1337 he knows. Is because I have hit me up if you need help with thanks. Oh, well, cool! This random person just came up and was like, yo, hit me up if you need help. Boom. I'm actually starting a new... I see you streaming. Oh! Oh! And you said you were in... Oh. LOL. Oh! Thanks. Thanks. That's funny. That's funny, though. I'm actually going to end this stream. So, BRB. Oh, hold on. Just give me stuff. Hold on, man. Oh, dang. Hold on. Just stuff. Oh, gosh. Well, I was good. Oh! Whoa! 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 Thank you! Yeah, I know, LOL. Dang! You are awesome! Boom! No more noob gear for me! Insta! Way more worth I went to get rid of, buy never sold. Oh! Cool! Well then, well, I was going to end the stream, but there's more stuff! Okay, she wants it. Dadgummit with wisdom! PG stream, keep it PG. Who wants what? See, Sato don't know. That's caps. Thanks a ton. Thanks a ton. I'm running overtime, so you'll be back on Monday again? 2 weeks from now. Not next Monday, but yes. 2 weeks from now, not next Monday, but yes. By the way, Shark, if you want really good help, rank your rest skill when you get it. It's a boost of your HP. Yup, and I was wondering, will you ever play an Alex? And it's a possibility, but I don't know. I'll try and fit into my schedule. Thanks a ton. Thanks a ton. And thanks for watching. Smiley face. If you're ever on Mario, I help you out too. Thank you, Woo Wisdom. You guys are all fantastic. By the way, I don't do what? No problem. I'ma end the stream now. Anyway, I also do other video games and stuff. I like Nintendo a lot, so I'll probably be playing a lot of those games. I'm actually going to start playing a game called Metroid Prime Thursday. So, if...
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Thank you, I'm Squishy I, for following. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy future streams as well as this stream. And welcome to the Shark Army. 3.2k. Oh, that's answering the question. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Thank you so much for watching the stream, guys. Next stream will be on Thursday, not Wednesday, because my schedule is every other day. Wednesday is actually my birthday, so I'm going to be taking that time off to spend it with my family and friends. So, I'm sorry for no birthday stream on that. I'm just busy. Thursday, we'll have a little birthday stream with Session 1 of Metroid Prime. So if you like Metroid games, stay tuned for that. But next Mabinogi stream will be on the 21st. So next Mabinogi Monday will be then. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you guys for, my gosh, so many viewers and followers. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much, chat. Oh, see you in 2 weeks on Monday. Thank you so much. I am Squishy I haven't been able to go till Christmas till I fix my desk. Those feels. Wow, I'm super weak. I'm like 4, 3, 3, 3. Hey, that's halfway from the level cap, so that's not that bad. Slowly logging off because I still can't hear. Yep. Ending now. Alright, guys. With all that said and done, I'm going to go ahead and end game. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the 21st for number 2 from Mabinogi Mondays. Thank you so much for watching, following. Don't forget to check out the panels below for other things like my schedule, my current goal, my, I don't know, different cool things. Check it out. All that said and done, thank you so much for watching. Good night, guys. Stay sharky.